we talked about those dreams and how they might not be able to see it. They might not be able to envision it with you, and that is okay because of the fact that, you were only there in dreaming what you dreamt, and it was for your eyes only, really. It was for you, and it was for you to understand and for you to move forward. So if there's someone else that may not see it the way that you see it, just keep going. Just keep going and looking for what you want and your dreams, even if no one can see them. And then you have to plan. You can't just dream and think that tomorrow it's going to happen for you. A lot of times you do have to plan things, and you have to make sure that you order your steps so that you make it to the next area. Once you have plans, remember we talked about the goal notebook, being able to um, have time and energy to execute those plans and goals that you have in your notebook, and taking a look at them again and checking them off. All of those things are in your execution. And then you rinse and repeat, and then you go back and you say, okay, that goal is done. I'm ready to go on to the next one. And you start all the way over, and you make that plan, and then you get that out, and then you again rinse and repeat for every single goal that you have. So, in preparing for your 2023, I hope that you took some time to think about those things and do some of that background research into what it is that you need to be doing for this year. And that's what we're going to talk about a lot tonight, is really this year, where you are right now, and where you can be going. So, over the last couple of months that we've been talking to each other, the main thing that we've been talking about a lot is really about the job search, right? This is the most important thing because, hey, money is important. Money is very, very important. And you want to be able to provide for yourself and for your family and things like that. So, looking for a job and being able to um, get a job that fulfills your needs is very important. It's important to all of us, right? So we talked a lot about how do you actually job hunt? What do you do? Where do you job hunt? What are you doing? What are you looking at? What are all those steps that you're taking? A lot of times, in person is kind of out of the way now. Everything is pretty much online, through company sites, things like that. So those are really good areas to go to. We're going to talk a little bit more today about the online job posting and things like of that nature. You can also network. That's also good. Being able to get face to face with people that are in your industry and doing what you're doing can allow you to get connections that could lead to a job. But that shouldn't be your main goal. No one owes you a job. You could get a job, you could not get a job. And I will tell you that a lot of jobs that I've had did not come from networking. It came from applying. I did not know anyone, I knew no one at the company. I applied, and you can still do that. So don't just think I can only get a job there if I know someone. Yes, people do know people, and that does help them sometimes, but that's not the only way to get a job. There are also careers that are outside of your state and country. If you haven't considered them, you probably should, because as we have talked about earlier in our sessions, this is a global marketplace nowadays. For the most part, yes, there are some jobs that are only going to hire people, in a 20-mile radius, a 50-mile radius, but it is completely different than what they used to hire in their radius 25 years ago. It's completely different. A lot of people are getting jobs outside of their state and country, work from home, hybrid type, things of that nature. So please keep those options open. As well as the temp agencies. Temp agencies, we talked about that a little bit, and I think most people forget about them, but Temp agencies are very good to go to when you are in need of a job quickly or you need a foot in the door somewhere. You're able to do that, and then you can even become permanent. The company can hire you on full time and take you on as their employee. So there are benefits to working with temp agencies as well.